Do you know a man called Jacob? Jacob waited for 7 years for a wrong woman. Let me speak to these people there. Let me tell you something. Jacob waited. Listen to this. He worked for how many years? 7 years working for a woman. Then went to another 7 years until he got to 20 years working for a woman. Delaying the coming of Christ by 20 years. No, I'm in the wrong place. 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 Now hear me well. Hear me. A man called Jacob, 7 years working for a woman. Another 7 years working for the right woman. And I want you to understand this before you go any further. It is impossible for a man to date a woman for 7 years and not know he's touching the wrong woman. I'm talking to somebody now. It takes a certain level of demonic influence for you not to know this is not the girl. Even if they switch the lights off, when you say hi and she says baby, you don't know this voice is not. He slept with the wrong woman. Woke up the following morning and say, hey, no, this one. The father said, this is our culture. You have to work for another one. Work 7 more years. Until he did 20 years working for a woman, disturbing the plan of God to bring the Messiah. Because in his loins, the Messiah was lodged. I wish I can talk to my people here. In his loins, the Messiah Jesus Christ was in Jacob. But he delayed the plan of God. By 20 years, Christ did not come for 20 years because a man was waiting for 2 women. So when he comes out of that place, he begins to move, and the angel meets him, and the angel grabbed the location that he uses for women. The angel touched this angle. Now I know the position you use for your women, so I'm gonna touch your angle that you will not use it anymore. From that location, the man was moving like this now. Why? Because God knew if I do not disable him, the Messiah will. There are positions and areas in your life that God has touched because he knows for sure if he does not touch it, he will delay his plan. There are people here who should be governors of towns, governors of locations, governors of regions, politicians, ambassadors of areas, but you have not risen to a certain level because your problem is there is a flesh part that needs to be removed until you get to your location. I speak to somebody here under the influence of my voice. Your force is going to be realized. I don't care where you came from. I don't care who your mother is. I don't care where your father got whatever he got from. The reason is, after today, you will be the one. I said you will be the one. You will be the one. I arise. Listen to this. If you think of it, now that means you need to rise. Remember the book of Isaiah. It says arise. Arise what? Not arise and shine. And is a prolonger. It says arise, shine. The moment you stand up, you shine. You are the light. Arise, shine. No time wasted. Arise, shine. Why? For your light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee. Now hear me, hear me. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth. That means there is a lot of darkness now on earth now. It's not coming tomorrow. It's now. For darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. So there is darkness that covers the earth, and darkness that covers the people. But the Lord shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. And the Gentiles shall come to thy light, and the kings to the brightness of thy rising. What gives light is not just God, it's the rising. Kings only come to your rising. If you see a man with the president, a man with the king, a man with the mayor, a man with the rich people, a man with the poor, giving them, doing this, he has risen now. I said he has risen. Rise and shine, for your light is come, and the kings are only coming to your rising. They are not coming to your sitting. So what the Lord is saying is, for you to be the one, start by rising. The problem of greatness is this: when destiny is calling and is far away, it takes you to like your destiny more than your present situation. That's why one of the entrepreneurs in America wrote a book called The Power of Broke. That there is a power on being broke. That you get too poor, that you realize, I can't be poor anymore. You get to the bottom and there is no other bottom. So the only thing that is left is for me to rise. I have no other opportunity. I have to rise. Rise. You are the one that they've been waiting for. Rise. I said you have been the one that they've been waiting for. Rise. Your time can come and go. You are still waiting. What are you waiting for? I said, what are you waiting for? 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 Why can't you rise? Why can't you stand up and claim your position? Your whole family, you shall be the curse breaker. I said your whole family, you shall be the curse breaker. I said you shall be the curse breaker in your family. You shall be the curse breaker in your family. You shall be the curse breaker in your family.